Hello guys, Ramafool here, and today I will be reviewing the newly released Thomas & Friends Wooden Railway 2022 Troublesome Truck and Crates. So this is my first review on a wooden railway item, and I am really glad they brought this line back. Wood was obviously a failure, and it was clearly enough for Mattel to realize that dropping the original line was a poor move, so they brought it back. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the review. So I picked this up at my local Barnes & Noble, and one of my favorite things about this new revamped line are the boxes. They have a tray inside you can open up to look at the model. This can actually come in handy when found in stores if you're trying to ensure that it's high quality. On the top of the box you can see the new Wooden Railway logo with a straight piece of track and the truck's name in the upper right corner. And you also have the logo on the side of the tray as well. Now let's take a look at the truck itself. So it has very nicely detailed planks and frames, and as you can see it also has the new wheels with printed spokes on the sides. Honestly don't see what was wrong with the old ones, unless they're trying to go for a more realistic approach, which I can kinda understand. Here's the front, and apparently the faces are now printed on instead of being molded, except for the nose of course. This is meant to allow for different facial expressions, which I'll talk about in another review video. I do like the expression on this truck though. He has what looks to be a mischievous grin, which does capture the Troublesome Truck's personality pretty well. The black paint around the face, however, looks a little weird in my opinion. I think that bit could have used some detailing as well, but that's just my thought. And of course the other side is the same as before, and the back is just plain. Here's the top of the truck. I love the molded detail on the crates here. Although they are attached to the model, so they can't be removed unfortunately, but not too much of a bother for me. And if we look at the bottom, the names are now printed vertically for some reason. They used to be printed horizontally, so I don't know why they decided to switch it around. There's also a steam cloud underneath, which is kinda unnecessary here, but the chassis is all wood, which is nice. Here's a size comparison with two older trucks. On the left we have Fred Pelhay, and on the right we have a 2006 Scruffy. If you look really closely, you'll see that the new truck is slightly taller than the others, but not too different height-wise. Although when compared with an old Thomas model, it looks pretty big. But that could just be the cargo. I mean, Scruffy is big too, but not by much. The new truck does roll really smoothly on my track here. I also tried to see how well it could do on switch tracks. It's a bit tight, but I think it's always been like that with wooden railways, so not too different from what we had before. On ascending track though, it's a little hard to tell. At the time this has been uploaded, we have not yet heard of any new slope pieces being made for this new range. So I tested it on my old slope track, and the chassis kept hitting the bottom here. It also got a little stuck at the top as well. Not sure if these things weren't necessarily built to run on them and rather just on regular track, or if they are but on new ascending pieces that are yet to be released. Just something to keep an eye out for, I guess. But overall, this is a pretty neat truck, and I was really happy to add it to my assortment of wooden rolling stock. They also had the one with paint, which I may pick up at some point, but I wanted to start off with a normal looking one. For me, I'd probably give this model an 8 out of 10, very nicely detailed, looks a lot like its CGI counterpart. Although a little more could have been added to the front, but again, that's just my opinion, and it's still good nonetheless. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this review, hope you enjoyed it, please make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. This is Ramafool signing out.